And if you have celiac disease, what it does is it attacks the immune system, and it actually it shuts down your intestines, where it's
That's what the bloating.
Like in yogurt cups, you just take your granola, you put a little bit of light brown sugar, a little bit of coconut oil.
Coconut oil, Sophie, all that. Where's
Sophie? We're using it. One egg, and you literally just kind of stir it all together.
And you use the egg to bind everything together. Could you eliminate the egg yolk and just use egg white if you're like vegan or
I substitute a lot. Like I use a lot of applesauce for different things.
Now, if you wanted to, are you opposed to using honey or agave on top of it to sweeten it a little bit?
You know what? You don't need it.
You don't? It's sweet enough?
I actually use Greek yogurt. Some people can use, a fruit yogurt if they like. I like more of a Greek yogurt. It's not as sweet. So you bind that all together.
I have a double problem because my other daughter's allergic to dairy. So one is allergic to gluten and the other's dairy. So we have to use goat milk yogurt. Yeah, and coming from a Greek and Italian house, it's not, well, the goat's in the back. It's so easy to do. So it just makes a nice Mother's Day treat.
It does. I think my husband should make this.
Yes?
I do.
It's true. I hate that.
So that is a perfect.
What did you say?
Really good. This is a little one.
You can have a bunch of
blueberries.
But were you always, Molly, were you always
hesitant? I wish I could say I was the type of person who could, my mom can eat a jar of peanut butter and lose weight. I've not been that lucky. I've had a struggle with it my entire life, and it's not been easy. So little tricks like this of cutting out wheat. Listen, I'm from Kentucky. I love biscuits. I love a bread basket.
Right.
I never met one I didn't like.
Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting breakfast recipe for you guys. It is a pancake recipe that I've been holding out for quite a while now because I felt like my channel was turning into breakfast and dessert recipes, which is basically what I eat, but I wanted to kind of add a little bit more like dinner and lunch meals in there and like smoothies and stuff. So today I'm going to be finally sharing my secret fluffy gluten-free pancake recipe, which I know you're gonna love. Even if you have the pickiest eaters in your family, if you make them a batch of these fluffy gluten-free pancakes, they won't know the difference. They're gonna love them. They're gonna think they're like traditional, like McDonald's pancakes. These are better than McDonald's pancakes, and I used to think those were pretty good growing up. So hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Let's jump right in and I'll show you guys how to make them. You're going to need some unsweetened almond milk, brown rice flour, some sea salt, cinnamon, and baking powder to make them extra fluffy, vanilla extract, coconut oil, which we're gonna melt, 2 eggs, and a very ripe banana. So easy, simple ingredients, which is why I love this recipe. You're gonna start by peeling your banana and just mashing it up with a fork. Get it to a pretty smooth consistency. It's kind of like an applesauce, I guess. It's just so it's going to mix really well with the other ingredients. It's not going to be lumpy. To that, you're going to add your melted coconut, which I always let cool a little bit at room temperature so it doesn't kind of make the eggs curdle. And then I'm going to add in my almond milk, 2 eggs, and my vanilla extract, and that's basically all the wet ingredients. We're just going to stir it up. As you notice, there's no extra added sugar in this recipe. The banana makes them sweet enough. Now, you guys already know this by now, I love to just add in my dry ingredients with a sifter. It doesn't use up another bowl, and it just really adds air and lightness to the pancakes or whatever recipe I'm using it for. And then I just start to fold it in with a spatula, and just until it's a little bit mixed in so the flour doesn't go flying, and then I'll switch to a spatula, or sorry, I switch to a whisk just to take out any lumps and make it extra creamy before I start cooking these up. Now, once your batter is nice and smooth, I like to let it sit just for a couple minutes to rise before I start heating up my pan. So I like to either use some organic butter or coconut oil. I prefer butter for some reason for frying my pancakes, but I mean, use whatever you have on hand or whatever you enjoy using. And I just, like I said, I just think it works well and I like the taste of it. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm using my ice cream scoop here. It's about 2 tablespoons. And I like to measure out my pancakes so all of them are the same size, and that way you know how many pancakes you're gonna get. This recipe makes 8 pancakes, so That way, if you have 8 people or more, you know if you need to double this recipe, which I highly recommend doubling it because they will go fast. I cook them for a couple minutes on one side, flip them a couple minutes on the next side, and you're gonna have perfectly golden pancakes that are super fluffy. An extra tip I like to do is transfer them to a cooling rack instead of like piling them up all on top of each other to just like cool down and sweat. And this keeps them extra fluffy so they can cool down properly. Now comes the fun part. You get to top it with whatever you like. I chose some of my favorite toppings I actually use pretty much every Sunday. I throw on some natural peanut butter with a little bit of sea salt. If you can't find peanut butter with sea salt, just add it in yourself and you'll have kind of the same thing. And then you're gonna throw on I throw on some raw sunflower seeds and some fresh raspberries. And this combination is amazing. Highly, highly recommend it. And then of course, you're gonna need some Canadian maple syrup because that's a must when you're making pancakes. Don't use any of that sugar syrup stuff. That's not maple syrup. And this is how I enjoy my pancakes. Amazing like combination. Totally love this one, and it has been my go-to for the last few months. And I've been holding out on you guys. I'm sorry, but you're gonna love this one. Trust me. Make it the next Sunday for your friends and family, and share the pancake love with them.